gosh, the quality of the mic. It's better than nothing, right? Oh my gosh, the quality of the mic. It's better than nothing, right? Oh my gosh, the quality of the mic. Why the fuck? Oh, okay, no way. Hello? Like, how does my mic sound? Guys, is my mic that bad? Yeah, thanks for the... Oh, there you go. I need to figure out what is going on. I'm really not sure why we got... Yo guys, have you got echo now? Guys, tell me in the chat if... Yeah. Did I click that? Did I right click this? The correct thing? Right? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it's good now. Nice. So here I'm gonna have my stockfish. You guys chill out. We're gonna get a quick GM here. It's good now. Nice. So here I'm gonna have my stockfish. You guys chill out. Thanks for help. All right, let's go. So I'm just gonna focus on e5. Have some Polish juice here. And I can just play e5 pretty much. He didn't even want to fight it. And simple queen 2, I think. Right, quality check on my phone. Let's see if everything is working well now. Right, quality check on my phone. Let's see if everything is working well now. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Everything is good. I think I need to get it like this so I can see the chat. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. Very, very respected. I don't understand what my opponent... I mean, I understand he wanted to... He wouldn't actually lose anything because he was thinking that I play d6. I cannot move the pieces here, but well, he thought I'm gonna play d6. Now when he takes, I'm gonna take the bishop. But the pawn was here and he would just take the rook. So I don't understand what he was scared of actually. Now it's the position. It's this kind of position where I know that I am better, but I actually need to figure out the best way to use my advantage. And I think rook to d1 is one of the best ideas here. And here I can just play knight to d5. Now I don't want to take back with the pawn because I'm gonna close my rook. I just want to have nice open rooks. Now I think rook d5. like I'm clearly better. But how do I convert the advantage? That's the question. Because now he's got rook to d8. And I'm thinking that the best idea for me is just to push up my king for now. Mm, after he goes rook to d8, I'm just gonna allow him to do it, to even exchange the rooks. I'm gonna improve my position by playing b3. Because in chess endgames we don't have to rush. That's what Capablanca said. I would have personally preferred c takes d. We are going to analyze this game, right? But and we need to analyze the previous game because I have a rule that I have to analyze every game that I play. But if I took with the c takes d, he's gonna play queen to d6, and I'm just stuck. My pawn is stuck. I have no active play. And here I'm just gonna go h4, h5, just to gain space on the left and the right side of the chessboard. I might even go a4. I'm thinking of moves like queen to e4, just to push up, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't actually do anything. Like, I don't exactly see the way in which I can win this game right now, but I am just trying to, yeah, that's true. I'm just trying to, referring to c takes d, everyone has a different idea of how to play chess. Maybe c takes d was actually better. Like, every move has its advantages and disadvantages, right? So maybe c takes d was more advantageous because it created a passed pawn, but it's difficult to now estimate what was better. Here I'm gonna go queen to e2 with queen to rook to e8. Always struggling with time. That's my signature. And I'm pretty afraid of the d2 of the second rank. Pretty weak. Maybe I need to go queen to f2. Maybe queen to b2. If he goes here, I'm gonna go back to f2. I'm very, very afraid of this, of my king. So I'm gonna come back to e2. Use my rook defensively. Well, why doesn't he use the first rank? Exactly. But now I have this, and you're gonna go back. Now I'm gonna push up my king. I'm gonna give a check, come back, push up. Now I'm gonna give a check and attack on a5. I think I'm gonna be winning here. It's gonna be quicker. Rook g2, rook a6, king f2. b5. It's actually played well here. Now I don't have a rook a3 check. It's not looking the best for me now. Oh my gosh. I was winning here 100% because my pawns are just too advanced and they are together. Maybe, let's just analyze. Let's first analyze. Unfortunately, I don't have the chess.com diamond anymore. Guys, so you want me to analyze c takes d5? What else do you want me to analyze? Please tell me what else do you want me to analyze here from this game. Let me first, yeah, okay. Okay, let me analyze this game first. So it started well. Everything is going great. Here the computer says that I actually didn't have to play rook d1. Yeah, that's true. But here, you see, I'm 2000 federated now. I want to improve, possibly play against grandmasters, and I need to actually see the details here. So, you know, rook e1 is a good move. Nobody is gonna tell you that it is a bad move, but if you want to be a very good chess player, you need to look at the details. Here it's plus 0.2, here it's plus 0.7, 0.6. Queen to c2 or d5 was so much better. Why? Well, because we don't actually know if this rook on e1 is gonna be the best piece. Maybe it's better on d1. This rook has already done its job, which is castling, and now maybe I should actually try to move my queen, just to improve progress with connecting my rooks, which is finishing the opening. But he played as I wanted him to play. Okay, so the thing is, knight to e4 is a good move, and he was able to actually use those white squares. That's why queen to c2 was better. So now what I'm gonna do is write down in my chess study that rook to e1 is not a bad move on itself, but it is inaccurate because it allows knight to e4 and simplifying exchanges. But here I'm doing good, e4, and as I told you guys, I felt like I'm better, but I didn't know how to convert the advantage just yet. And here, look how it differs. Like knight d5 is not the best move at all. C takes d5 is actually better than knight takes d5. Can you see? But let's see what. Okay, this is plus 0.7. And you would take with the pawn. I mean, it is a little bit worse move by the computer, but what you should remember is that it's your game style, right? So if you feel like c takes d is better, for you it would actually work better because you would understand how to play this position. For me, it's not the best because the first move that comes to my mind is queen to d6 and you're blocking the white pawn, and just defending rook to d8 and chilling. But the thing is, in games with heavy pieces only, both sides usually don't have enough advantage to just win with the pieces. They need to utilize their pawns, and that's why after h4 white is a little bit better because they just have a lot more space. They can play a4, a5, h4, h5, They can play f4. They are one move up. They have a little bit more space, and they just want to get as much space as possible. Fourth person on the stream. Thank you. I did not expect that. Anyway, so knight takes d5 wasn't the best. Let's by the way see what he was able to do, because here I would take with the bishop, and here queen f6, and I would probably go back bishop g2, and he's actually better here. What is going on? What is going on? It's just crazy. I would never think that he's better here. I don't even know how to flip this. What is going on? When I'm on the stream, I'm just forgetting about everything. I don't know how to flip the position. Anyway, the computer says he's a little bit better, which is crazy. I would say that's smart. Let's even think about it now. It looks like actually knight d4. Like actually, this might be the might be why knight d4. Why this position is a little bit better. I mean, that's smart. But for me, the main reason, the rooks are connected. They can just easily fight for the d8 with the queen. Whereas white rook is kind of bad here on e5. I wouldn't call this an active rook. Like it cannot go anywhere, and it needs one tempo to go back to defend, and also requires one tempo to even be able to go here to e1. This rook is just very, very misplaced. But why I don't understand. What do we actually want to achieve here? If he takes with the bishop here, we take with the pawn, you see? Like this knight is just a good piece on the c3 square, maybe. I don't know what to say. I literally don't know what to say. Anyone have an idea? Because for me it's just crazy. For me, bishops are better than a knight most of the time. Why knight takes d5 is better than the bishop? Very, very difficult position to understand, and I know that it might not be the most interesting forest stream, but I just want to improve at chess, and I want to show you how I can do it. I want to document the process, and I believe that if I'm just gonna continue playing the games without analyzing, I don't really need. It's not gonna give me anything. Whether I play 10 games or 100 games, I'm not gonna learn. Well, like, you don't want to exchange the bishop for a knight. The knight for a bishop. Because it looks like this knight has a little bit more utility. But if I take, he takes. I'm supposed to take with the pawn with here. What do I even say? Because the bishop, because knight is a little bit better in this position because of the d4 outpost and possibility of playing on two colors. You know what, from my experience I would also say that knights are better when there's only knight against bishop, because they can just look at two colors of the squares, so they are more flexible, especially when the pawns are stuck. Okay, what if bishop takes d5, knight takes d5? Okay, I'm gonna try to answer you without looking at the computer. Bishop takes d5, knight takes d5. I'm taking with the pawn. Taking with the pawn because now we control the black square. So now when he wants to go queen to d6, I'm not saying now, but we will be able to play knight to b5 and kick him out and push. But I'm talking about the future, not now. And also this bishop is just gonna be... We can just keep this bishop looking at the d5 pawn like a stupid bishop. Okay. So here I took... Here I knew I'm better still, but I felt like I knew I'm not winning. I just knew that I have some advantage to g2, which is not the best. The idea king g2 I played. King g2 is just too slow. I played it because I was thinking that I want to play b3 in the future, and if he goes here, 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 he will not be able to play queen a1 with a check and attack my pawn. But what I forgot completely about is that I'm defending this queen. I'm defending the pawn with the queen, so why do I actually care? Here I played b3, which again decreases the advantage. The computer really wanted me to play h4. Like h4, h5. Oh, rook takes h5 and rook g5. That's a brilliant. h4 allows a brilliant move. h4, h5, rook takes h5, g takes h5, rook g5. This is looking good. It's crazy. What makes sense exactly? What are you referring to? But yeah, eventually I made the good move, h4, f4, just gaining more space, and here again. And here again, he had... Wait, I need to check something. What about it? Guys, are we actually lagging? Here I played. Is our stream lagging? The computer really... I think I'm gonna be winning here. But yeah, eventually I made the good move, h4, f4, just getting... Stream is lagging a lot, yeah. I see what's going on. Pawn on the 6th rank, stream is lagging. Okay guys, let me find the reason why it's lagging. And here again. Wait. Still lagging? That's not a great sign. I don't think it's lagging anymore. Pawn on the 6th rank, stream is lagging. Okay guys, let me find the reason why it's lagging. Is it still lagging, guys? Tell me, please. I don't think it is anymore, right? Wait, I need to check something. Okay, great. I don't know what happened, to be honest. I think it's just Wi-Fi. Here again, F5. I need to talk about something regarding F5, by the way. Good, that's good. It's good that we have no more lags. Move to F5, right? Let me show you what happened in Coventry about 3 weeks ago. That was round number 6. So no. Wait, that's Blitz. Okay, normal. Okay, look at this, guys. This is crazy. I'm playing a good playing a good game here. End up winning a pawn, and here I'm just trying to convert, right? Everything is looking great. I'm eventually very good. And here it's plus 16. What would you play here? Because I played d6. But it's very the stream is lagging a lot. That's the problem. Wait. Let me see. Guys, I just want to say that this stream is about a minute behind. I have played d6 and the evaluation changes from plus 16 to mate in 6. Because he goes king h7, queen e7, f6, I need to take, and queen h6 checkmate. And this is something that happened during a normal game on a tournament. So it's just sad. Anyway, f5, if he takes, I take, I destroy him. If he goes queen c6, I take, he needs to take, queen. Guys, somebody is ringing to my house. Wait. I don't know what's going on. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I don't know what they wanted. Sorry, hopefully it didn't leave. So, yeah, I mean, pretty simple. He moved here and I was only focused on the queen side, but I was able to play f5. I mean, f5 looks simple, but you know, it's just scary. If you play f5, he can go here. Okay, FG here. Rook e6. I just attack his king. What's such unfortunate? Do you mean what? The only problem is the lag, is the latency. Like it's 1 minute behind. Oh, unfortunate. You're referring to the game I showed. Yeah, not it's not unfortunate. It's just lack of skill. Mm. And here I actually have that low advantage. What the hell? Yeah, you see, rook endgames are the most difficult thing in chess. Literally, many people are gonna tell you this. Rook endgames are the things that decide whether you win a chess game or not. Here, rook f5 simply attacks and defends a2, a6. Play rook e5, king to g. Yeah, I managed to understand. Unfortunate checkmate that I got. Yeah, I managed to understand. Is everything good with the stream? Because on my phone it's showing a lag. Guys, tell me about the quality. Can you see everything well? And here I missed king to g2. Simple tactics. Like, I felt that king to g4 smells. I felt it's not a good move. King to g2. King to g2 is best. Attacking the rook and threatening king, rook to g5, checkmate. And here it is a draw for the computer. Bad for the computer. Because now it's losing for me. And I felt like it's not going good. But I just kept pushing, king to f1, rook to a8, h2. And here I actually thought I'm better. Because how is he gonna promote his pawn? But the thing is, he doesn't need to promote his pawn. Because when he goes rook to b5, I will never be able to take it. But these pawns are actually dying. And the rook cannot help them. But I just won on time. Crazy. I thought I'm winning here. But actually, did it lag again? Okay, guys, if it's lagging, it's because of the Wi-Fi, I think. I really think so. I check the chat. Okay, I'm gonna close it on my phone. I closed the stream on my phone just to improve my Wi-Fi. I hope it's not gonna lag now. Thank you for writing it anyway. I mean, it's crazy laggy here, from what I see. Super laggy. What the fuck? I would never watch a stream like this. Oh, maybe because I'm streaming in 4K. It's maybe because I'm streaming in 4K. Okay, anyway. Let me click. How do I check myself? Here. Guys, tell me please how the stream looks now. Is it actually... I think it's live now, yeah? I need to copy this. Check. What the fuck? I have to... Guys, has the quality improved? I don't think it's a laptop problem, I think it's just a Wi-Fi problem. Let me add the game here. Okay. Because it was lagging, we are now, I'm a little bit ahead of, like, you are watching 2 minutes after what happened. Wait, I don't know why it's showing such a weird... It's showing the moves in a weird way. I don't know how to change it. Let me refresh the website. I don't know. Fuck. Even Nietzsche's doesn't work now. Fuck. Yeah, but I'm not logged in on Nietzsche's here. I don't know what to do. We are gonna lag. Let's just go with a game. Forget about Lichess. I'm gonna upload the other game later. It's the first stream in like a year or maybe more. So at first stream on my laptop and first stream in this house on this Wi-Fi. So you guys need to give me some time to see what's going on. I'm gonna probably stream tomorrow with much better quality. Here I'm not sure if I can... I think bishop e7 is good. Simple castling. And I'm thinking of knight to e4, the thing that happened... do you remember the game? Yeah, the game that we analyzed. with c takes d5, he was able to play knight to e4, and I think that's good. But maybe I missed something. If I go f5, okay, yeah, I can do it. And if he goes knight to c3, I can even go back now. I can even take. What? No, I cannot take. But I can go back. I can go back. So now I forced him to push, and overextensions in the center are not usually good. I think I'm actually gaining some advantage here. Like long-term advantage. We had 11 views, and if not the lags, we would probably have more people staying in, and thank you. Oh no, I think I blundered. Thank you, Aliwa, for staying. And we need to give up because I lost a piece. Maybe 96. I don't know. Oh my gosh. You see, I'm playing new openings, and like those things just, I don't have the usual tactics in my mind. Okay, did I upload this game? I did. And this game, let me upload it now. PGN, Lichess. I mean, it's not gonna require a lot of analysis. Was 94 best? No, it wasn't. I don't know when e4, knight e4 is best and when it's not. I think if, for example, d6 was played and knight to c3, knight e4 would be... It's not, it wouldn't be. I don't know. I need to figure these things out. And here, even knight to c5. But I was like, what if b4? Yeah, bishop f6. Knight c3, I would go a5. And still he's got the advantage. So maybe just simple d5. Like, rook d1 was the best. Wow. Just simple d5. Simple d5. Controlling e4 was best. And let me go through the game that we played first on the live stream. Oh, d4, knight to e2, c5, d3. He's just got more. He could have simply gone d4, gaining space. It is not as Caro-Kann closed because he hasn't moved his pawn to c6, so c7 5 is one tempo. I'm referring to one of variations in Caro-Kann where you played similar moves, but the difference is that black has the pawn on c6 instead of e6. So after d4, knight to e2, they need to move the pawn from c6 to c5, so it's just a waste of tempo. That's why it doesn't work. Yeah, the road to GM is not looking the best for now. And here I knew that I'm better. Bishop c2. h4. Knight to h3. Knight f g5 was not the best. Just queen to e2. queen to e2. What if he went g6, rook fb1, knight to g4, bishop f4. Let's go king b8, yeah. a4 b4. Okay. Queen c7. Okay, so completely different way of, because I didn't know how to approach this. The best approach was to forget about the king side, play a4, follow and b3 after b4. So let me just show what's going on. But then blunder, knight takes f7. I mean, I was very low on time, so that's why it went like this. I was actually better here anyway. Hi, which opening you play? Well, like, I don't really have one opening, right? I play everything, but the opening that I have played the most are the openings with fianchettos, with the king side fianchetto. So I play the knight f3, g3, bishop g2. I feel the safest there. I have played probably thousands of games. And with black, Grünfeld, maybe, yeah, Grünfeld, and after e4, Sicilian Dragon. So you can see very, very, very big amount of the kingside fianchetto. So here, queen to d2. I don't really want to think about this position anymore, but it was just, I'm just better because because I can open up his king. He cannot really do it. I've blocked him with my pawns, but I blundered my knight and eventually lost. Let's go into the next game then. Let's go into the next game. In classical games now, I played those new openings, and obviously I'm not gonna blunder like I blundered the last game. I don't know if you saw it. Guys, I have a sound that is a lot of time behind what is showing on screen. Is our stream alright? Or are we lagging again? Yeah. Here I can just go bishop to e2. Pretty simple. I think it's good. We are going to exchange the queens early, very early. Oh, she doesn't want to exchange the queens. Good. If I castle now, I'm gonna lose a pawn. I can try rook to c1, but then again I'm losing a pawn. e5. Overextension. Castles and takes. Maybe I need to take with the knight. I don't know what to do exactly here. Rook to c1, rook d8, d5 seems to be the best. But rook to c1, c takes d, queen takes d2, king takes d2, and then rook to d8. And I know it's not the best for me. So I'm gonna play my way. I'm just gonna play castles. Yeah, my opponent played Greenfield, yeah. I'm gonna take with the knight. Now after rook to d8, I'm thinking I'm gonna go queen to b2. Bishop d4, okay. I like it, to be honest. Rook to d8, queen to e3. No, yeah. Bishop e6. Very difficult position here. I feel like I'm a little bit worse. Maybe f4 attacks now. Let me go c4 to gain space on the queen side. I can even try a4, a5. I'm gonna play on the queen side. Now after a5, I'm gonna attack b6, right? Rook queen c5, is this what he's gonna play? Yeah, the Greenfield is nice. Very unique opening. Like the difference between the King's Indian, the Nimzo Indian, or the Queen's Indian, Nimzo Indian, or the Queen's Gambit is not huge, but the difference between those and the Greenfield is just something. Is just extreme. Is he going to do the back rank mate tactics here? They are not gonna work because my bishop comes on f1 every time. Comes back to f1 every time. No lag, I played Greenfield 2. Yeah, this is gonna work. That's good. Queen to a3. Or rook to a1. Or queen to c3. We are very low on time. Very low on time. If he takes, I'm gonna play bishop f3 with c5. The good thing about the Greenfield is that when you play it with black, you just have the space for the king. I don't, unfortunately. And that's why also it's worth playing h4, h5 threats. Because usually after h4, he's gonna play h5 and you just don't lose a tempo, but you have the space for the king. g3 is not what I want to play. h3, I don't really want to move the pawns. a c6 feasible? It might be, to be honest. I had 4 seconds on the clock, and then it just became 1. Oh no. I'm better here, 100%. Okay, but it was better compared to the last game at least. In Greenfield, you go early d5 with kingside Finch to also give whole center, which is in the spirit of hypermodern openings. Yeah, true. But it's not it's not like super hyper modern, because even Fischer played it, even people before Fischer played it. And that's also a good thing. Okay, let's analyze the game. Yeah, the line. So bishop e2 is not good. It's either rook c1 or rook to b1. Rook c1, c takes d, queen d2, and you are exchanging. Yeah. And if he doesn't want to exchange, then we go d5, and you have a little advantage. Okay, bishop e2 was a bad move, but we actually made it back. Yeah, I'm better here, 100%. I mean, a little better, but I was planning to play c6. Okay, not the best. Very nice sacrifice here. Look, against 2 pieces. Whatever moves, queen to d1. Okay, pretty quick analysis we're gonna do. Either rook c1 or rook to b1. I'm proud of queen to b4. Nice plan of pushing on the queen side. Bishop f3 is looking great. And now e5. I'm just gonna see what I was actually supposed to play. h3 just makes space for the. I lost on time, but it was best to play h3 just to create space for the king. Okay, we are going for. I'm gonna close the study just not to get banned for cheating. What happened? You are winning. Yeah, time went down, and I saw 2 seconds on the clock, and then suddenly I saw so little amount of time I wasn't able to react. It was like a little lag. I have water. Wait, guys, I'm going for chocolate. Yeah, nobody wants to play us anymore. Hyper modern openings, I don't have to do anything with how modern it is. Yeah, but I mean, hyper modern. It's not. Somebody didn't call it hyper modern because they just wanted to call it hyper modern. It's called hyper modern because this is new theory for chess. Usually, in the past, every master said, "Fight for the center with pawns," and then people said, "No, we can fight with the pieces." So it's just. I mean, it doesn't need to be modern like 2010 or something, but it's a lot newer than the typical theory of Queen's Gambit, for example, which is simple fight for the center with the pawns. Castle. Okay. So no more lags, guys? Here you can just go knight d7, I think. Queen b6 doesn't work. So, I'm just gonna take. Oh, that might not have been the best. That might not have been the best. I need to go with this knight, otherwise knight to d6. It's crazy how simple chess is when you look at it, but when you play it, it's completely different. It's just so different. Like when you see grandmasters play, I always say, what the fuck did he do? Like, he had a simple move here. But then during the game, something completely different. I had 17 views. No worries, bro. It's good to see you anyway. If I castle, queen to g3, knight to h5, queen to g4, knight to f6. Knight to e8. We can go for a draw here. I mean, we might be forced to draw if he goes queen to g3. Let's see. Well, not actually forced to draw because takes 97. Maybe bishop e7. I don't want to open up the d file. Bishop e7. G4. Knight d7. Bishop e7, queen g3. I'm just gonna give a check. You're so true, it looks so easy from the distance, yeah. You go for knight d5. Well, no, because c4 and I need to worry about the g7 and h7. Like, this knight is a very good defender of my king. And now I'm going for knight to d7, just to force this bishop out. I mean, during classical games, those simple moves get a little bit easier to get a little bit easier into my head, but during blitz, you just get so messed up. You just very difficult. Blitz is just something different. And now I can go bishop f6. Just to put some pressure on his pawn. Maybe queen a5 might be better to activate my queen. Looking very good here. Which rook should go? I think this one. And I really need to watch out for this square here. Unprotected. I'm gonna go bishop f6 now, as I wanted to do. And maybe knight to f8. I don't know how to keep defending. Bishop d4 doesn't work. Yes, I guess I know somebody might say bishop d4, but after bishop d4, queen e4. Taking the bishop. Wait. Bishop d4, queen e4, knight to f6. Maybe not bishop, no, because okay, we're gonna analyze. E takes d, c takes d. I have a pawn. I just have a pawn. I'm gonna put pressure this way. Okay, he did this way. d4. Oh, knight to g6. He's still fighting pretty well. Almost lost on time. Okay, now he's better. Knight c5 is not super strong. I mean, bishop b3 is not super strong because I have got knight c5, king f8, rook c7, knight to e4, f3, knight f2. Oh, I had d3 here. Stupid move, stupid move. Rook f7, king g8. Maybe he's gonna blunder. Draw. Okay, I'm satisfied with looking at how it went. I'm satisfied. Okay, let's analyze now. So, why not knight d5? So if we don't go with engine, then I'm gonna go to studies already. Okay. But the only problem is the lag. The only problem is the lag that, you know, I would ask you how to fuck. Wait guys, I need to check something. Give me 1 minute. Okay, let's go. I'm here again. I hope everything is working. So, knight to f3. Oh, and you know, I was talking about this in the French defense. So now, if the pawn was on e6 and of c6, d4 would be good, but here it's not, because he just needs another move to defend it. Very interesting game. Thank you, my friend. Takes queen f3, e6, knight to d7, and here maybe d takes e wasn't the best, because I took it to play knight to g f6. But then I saw that he can take on play knight to d6. Mm, I mean, he didn't have anything to do here. I think maybe talk on Discord a bit faster. Let's do it. Yeah, let's talk on Discord. Let's talk Discord then. Yeah, but whenever we talk Discord, it doesn't matter because what I speak, you cannot hear. Like, I can see your chat instantly, but you cannot see what I said 10 seconds ago. You see what I said 2 minutes ago. Mm. So here, yeah, like maybe, just maybe bishop e7 was better. Because here I need to go back with knight d7, queen a5. Well, it's not faster actually. I think the move knight d. Okay, let's go knight d5, move 11. Here knight to d5. You are just losing a pawn. If I move. Oh, okay, queen g5. Okay, but I mean it's a nice trap. But if he goes king to b1. You probably go castles. And queen g3, and we have a problem. So maybe what takes? Then you open up the file, and this knight anytime is just gonna be kicked out. Anytime you do something, this knight is gonna get kicked out. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, d5 is the best square on the chessboard for black pieces, but when this pawn dies, I have many games where I just put things on d5 and they were super powerful. Knight to f5, fight. I mean, bishop d4 worked. Bishop d4 must have worked. Because after queen e4, for example, we have knight f6. But the only thing that might work for him is this. And now queen to e4. And now I need to go back, and he can even take with the rook. And it just leads to exchanges, and you know what? I believe my knight might be a little bit better than his bishop. Because my pawns are on the white square, so his bishop will be useless attacking, and my knight can easily target those pawns. Yeah, but queen g5 fork, like, you just don't need to take the pawn on g7. As I said, you can go king to b1 and castles or bishop e5. It doesn't matter. In 2 moves, 5 moves, eventually I'm gonna play c4 and kick you out. And here I'm obviously better, but I don't know how to convert the advantage. was also thinking queen b4, but then bishop b3. So I decided queen b6. d4, rook e7. And can I actually defend? No, queen f6 is the best. Puzzle rush. I can, but solve puzzles in time and survival modes. So for 3 minutes I'm just gonna solve puzzles. Okay, in a minute I'm gonna do it. GF, knight f6, knight e6, knight c5. Right? Here d3 was the best, 100%. Yeah, d3. Alright. Right. I'm so happy that he just messed up. Like, he could have just taken, probably. And after d2, just block. Oh no, he cannot block. Yeah, just play rook h1. He's completely winning. Okay, guys, let's go with puzzle rush for 3 minutes. Never done it, but we can do it. Oh fuck! Come on. It's gonna take. Okay, it's not even. I mean, this is even tactics. Is this even tactics? Back rank mates. That's everything I see. It's just difficult for me to do it on my laptop because I'm using touchpad. Oh, I think I was right. Yeah. Okay, okay, one. I mean, they get a little bit more difficult, but still pretty simple. I don't really like it, to be honest. I like more difficult puzzles, but worth trying, right? Again, a back rank mate. Like, it's just full of back rank mates. Is it gonna get more difficult with time, or is it gonna be constantly the same level? I'm completely I'm always confused because I'm thinking that I'm getting a check, because anytime puzzle starts, it gives a check sound, and I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're gonna learn tactics by doing this, but okay, I understand there are people who do it in like 0.2 seconds each puzzle. I respect it. Oh, first puzzle I'm struggling with. I did it on luck a little. Okay, 25. I don't know if it's good, but how much can you guys get? 2500, 2600 puzzles on Lichess. Haven't tried those too. What are those people doing? F3, what the hell? Can we just fight it with c5? Kind of afraid of bishop g5, to be honest. What's my battery here? 70%. I feel like he's opened himself up just too much. Bishop b4, bishop d2, queen d4, queen a4, knight c6. It works. Okay, okay. It's getting crazier and crazier. Sometimes people are just doing very strange things on chess.com. I can easily play knight c6. No problem here. Do I just take? I think so. First 30 puzzles. Yeah, and I've done 25. So I didn't even get to the difficult ones. What can you get on Puzzle Rush? How many can you do? I like those chess puzzles because they require you to think and calculate for a long time. Yeah, I like, puzzles should take like 3 minutes to, like between a minute and 3 minutes to solve. Okay, idea a6, b5, knight d5, bishop b7, h6. Thank you for simplifying the position, my friend. Okay, rook c1, bishop d7. I made a similar mistakes in July in an over the board tournament. Yeah, just bishop d7. I don't know why he didn't play rook c1 before. He's simplifying the position. What the heck? Thank you, my friend. I don't know if you realize that I'm the one having an exchange up, being an exchange up, but okay. Thank you for opening up my rook. These games are sometimes simple. 52. What's your rating then? Yeah. And guys, are there no more lags? Like, do you like the quality? Is it good? Or something to improve? Queen f7. Whenever he moves his knight, I'm gonna give a check and take the pawn knight. Oh, oh no! I was looking like there is no. I mean, this is a draw. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I was looking like. G5. I don't even know what's survival in Puzzle Rush. I need to educate myself on this. Okay. Guys, I can still win. I can still fight. That's my opinion at least. Maybe B5. Okay, I'm gonna give a series of checks. Thank you. I think I'm doing good here. Might be winning. King to D5 after a check. I don't know what I'm supposed to do actually. I think I'm gonna go for his for promoting this pawn. I'm gonna take here. Now I'm gonna go rook to e4. Now I'm gonna push this one. Then when his rook focuses on this one, I'm gonna push this one. The question is, am I gonna be faster? It's a very important question. Well, it doesn't give me anything because, oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I can go rook e6 now. Rook h6. b5. I think I blundered, or I don't actually know. I'm gonna take. This is a draw, 100%. My king is shouldering him. Okay, yeah. Wow, I just don't understand how I can blunder like this. Maybe not, you're still winning. Maybe not actually. If b pawns weren't doubled, yeah. Well, like obviously I deserve the draw. I deserve to lose. Like I blundered a simple fork. Let's go PGN. Upload it. Let's quickly have a look. Alright, come on. Okay, again, another draw. I'm not gonna analyze this. I think I played the best moves. I think. Well, when? Yeah, he blundered at the start. Wait. And here, what the hell? What did I do? I was looking. Oh, he's not gonna give me anything, but there's rook c1, knight c1. Rook a6, pretty passive. And here I felt like I can still play for a win. But it's a rook endgame. And this is what we have to keep in mind. Yeah. Let me just look at this game with a computer. Just to see if... Okay, here I was able to gain a little advantage. So this is something I need to understand. Why? Because I can play b5 if he goes here. Rook b6. Yeah, pretty simple. b5 was best here. It allowed my rook to go behind my pawn. Rooks like to be behind pawns and just defend them, support them being pushed. Let's see the chat. I would like your mindset. You take accountability for your loss. Yeah, man. Like you need accountability. I'm really. Yeah, just a draw. I mean, I didn't lose, but drawing a one position is like a loss. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with another game. The longer you stay on chess.com, the more difficult it is to get matched. I don't know why. By the way, I don't like the games like the previous one because it's just a guy blundering an exchange, and then you just need to convert it to a win. It's just boring. Okay, what is he gonna do? King's Indian. Let's do it then. I can castle here. I can play bishop e3. Okay, we might play what I played about 2 weeks ago. Even a little bit less than 2 weeks ago. My opponent played knight to g4 in a over the board game. Okay. Bishop e3 is stealing his time. That's great. Why you start with c4 and d4? Because against c4 your opponent can play e5. Yeah, because I wanted to play something different. I wanted to play the English. I wanted just something, a different opening, but my opponent doesn't care, and he reacts like d4. So he reacts like to d4. So I'm just going, okay, I'm going to play the King's Indian. Cool. Yeah, knight g4 is not what he's played. Why? What if I just take and play bishop c5? Or take and play b4. Okay, this is something he expected. Weird. I'm doing better here, 100% now. b5. Yeah. Referring to taking the accountability for my loss, I remember when I was mm, a lot younger, I never took accountability. I just said the guy was lucky. Okay, what? I play 150 attack against Perk. You're a much more flexible player. 150 attack is really good against Perk. What is 150 attack? I don't know what 150 attack is. I mean, I probably seen it, but I just don't know the name. I've heard about it, I've heard of it, but don't remember. Takes. Well, I want to take 100%, but if I take, it allows the D3 tactics. Mm, I mean, what if I just ignore it? H3, making space for my king. Yeah, queen e2. Oh, his queen is having trouble because it doesn't have any, like, it will need to be blocked. It will need to be covered after rook of d1. Mm. And again, the same situation. Everybody knows I've got the advantage, but how do we convert it? He wants to go queen to c8 100%. He will play c6 too. Rook d2 h5. Yeah, but it's gonna require time. So I just doubled up. And bishop d6. He created a weakness. It's like English setup. b3, queen d2, h4, h5. Okay. She needs to take, I guess. Needs to take and play knight d7 and then I go rook c2 and harass his queen again. Yeah, I'm really happy with my position, I think. Bishop e5, bishop g7, bishop e5, knight e4, bishop g7, king g7, queen to d2. Oh fuck, not enough time to analyze this. Let's just take. Let's just go. Sometimes you just have to play based on intuition. Take on g7, queen d2. Check. Knight d4. Okay, he's got a better knight than my knight. Well, he's got a better bishop than my knight. Oh my gosh, my touchpad. I was I wasn't able to push it further. I was so scared. knight g4, and now queens work better with knights. I'm really happy here. Knight h7. Let me take, let me give a check. Oh, he might be in trouble. Not really. Check. Let's farm some time here. Huge weaknesses, but who cares? Now we exchange. Oh no. Yeah. Think I will be able to escape. Oh. No, I won't be. Help! Oh no. Good game. He wanted the rematch, but first I need to analyze the game. Oh my gosh, I keep losing today. Right. Wrong orientation. Okay, I liked. Yeah, D wasn't as accurate, but b5, h3, queen e2. Here everybody knew I'm better. And bishop d6 was not the best, turns out. Why not knight h6 instead of knight f6? Alright, I don't even know what move. Knight h6 and knight f6. Why not knight h6 and knight f6? Well, yeah, because I saw that I'm just gonna get trapped. And yeah, he just has knight king h7. Even if I don't get trapped, king h7 saves him. But this actually doesn't allow him to go anywhere here. You know, I was able to take a draw, but I don't really like draws, so I played g3. Here I did not think that he can play g5. I was like, okay, king f7, g5, we are good here. Queen to e3. If he takes b. Okay, just powerful. But you know, I didn't play it because I thought h5. And now bishop d6. King h7 threat. Bishop e5 here. Knight g5. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Well, I did not play queen to e3 because I did not like h5, bishop h6, but king h7, bishop h6, but it is slow, and I am always able to play knight g5 with a check. I mean, that's just true. Like, that's the problem with blitz, because I just overthink in blitz. I think about almost everything. Okay, if I play here, he's gonna play bishop h6. If I go bishop d6, he's gonna go bishop f8. If I'm gonna go this, he's gonna do this, and I have not enough time to calculate what's the best for me. I just overthink. Okay, guys, let's go into another game, but let me go for quick break. What? He was waiting for the rematch? What the hell? Well, let me close the study because they're gonna ban me for cheating. He's not gonna play it. Yeah. Okay, I'm back in less than a minute. Okay, I'm back. Gun break? What the fuck? That would be a quick gun break, bro. I have 6. Yeah, now it's gonna be a little bit better after gun break. I'm playing the Grunfeld. Okay, he played the correct move. I did not play the correct move then. I played this variation in an over the board tournament. I think this is the best continuation. Maybe 96. I think it's good. Knight to d4. This pawn is just weak. I'm gonna take it. I want to see Magnus play in at least one more classical tournament. I want Magnus to play one more WC's World Cup. Are you guys not happy with Gukash? Very difficult endgame here. Believe I'm better, but I'm always better and then just losing. King f8, pushing my king. I think it's a good move. I can go b4 now. Oh no, bishop c5 f5 is better because I threaten. Here I think he missed that I can play bishop c3. with bishop d3. I think it's a very nice tactic. Very, very nice tactic. Need help chess. Yo, yo, yo. I'm doing good, thank you. Not really doing, not good with chess, in my opinion, but yeah, like, but Gokas is a very original player. That's what I like about him. Like, and I like that he won with Magnus. I think he's very good. What need help chess? Is it a person or is it? I think it's a person. Yeah, nice to see you. 170,000 subs. Okay, man. Can you clip a short with me? Clip it. We won. We won a game here. Yeah, guys. Bishop f5 was a double attack. Like, because I threatened bishop c2. And also threatened bishop d3 here. And in blitz it's difficult to see to think two moves ahead sometimes. Anyway. Gonna copy. And gonna update, and I don't know what I can comment in this game because this is just theory. a6 is good, e6 is good, I mean, knight d4 is good, bishop d7 is good. Okay, I'm losing an advantage here. Rook c8. Always something to improve. Yeah, I am. Okay, clip, thank you. Yeah, finally getting noticed. It's not true that finally, because look for how long I was not... Wait, how do we... I wasn't getting uploading. I didn't upload any content for few months, so I'm not finally getting noticed. I'm finally uploading something and doing some streams, so that's why more people see me. Okay, so let's analyze the move here. Yeah, I took the wrong. Let me delete the chapter. Let me see what's wrong here. So b5 was better. Yeah, always when you have rook c8, there's this threat of knight d6. But I said, okay, like, you're gonna play knight d6, I'm gonna do whatever, king h8. I can always go rook c5 and everything's good. But not really. b5. I was thinking about it, but then I saw, okay, he's gonna take. And then I was only calculating this for some reason. But I just take this, and I'm good here. So b5 better. I mean, rook c8 is exposed to knight d6. It is better to play b5, getting his bishop kicked out and gaining some space on the queen side. Also advancing my past two v1 pawns. And then what? I think that I just played good. Rook c1 was a nice move. Bishop c3. Oh yeah, bishop d3, bishop e2. Yeah, thank you, my friend. Thank you, Need Help Chess, for the kind words. I mean, still there is lots of imperfection in my chess, as you can see. Like bishop e2 completely stopped my attacks. So bishop b1 was better. After d6 I would just probably take, yeah, and take bishop f6. That's the advantage of having bishops, that you can attack, and then whenever there's a problem, you just go a5 and you defend. Bishop d3 is a huge mistake. It allows bishop e2, forcing rook exchange, equal position. Yeah, I was winning. Bishop b1, even a3, yeah, you just go forward. I'm just faster. Okay guys, let's go with another one. If you like courses with explanation, yeah brother, I see, good YouTube recommendation by the way. Hans Newman's courses are funny. Okay, let's play something weird here. b6. Not something that this guy expected, I think. So we are playing the Queen's Indian with bishop on f4, which is kind of weird, because usually they just don't move the bishop, they just keep it on c1 and they play g3, for example. And here, do we play d6 or do we play d5? This is a very important question. And I believe d5 is gonna be a lot more active. Need help, chess. Are you still here? Like, how did you even find us? We have 32 views on this live. I think you're just looking for some random people, who stream with very low amount of viewers. c5, dc, bc, b5. Yeah, I mean, I need to fight back, right? Or maybe, because I don't want to allow c5. If he goes c5, I have nothing in this position. And his king is on the middle of the chessboard, so we can open up. Yeah, b6. b6 is the Queen's Indian, yeah. It's like, it's, you know, the Nimzo Indian, d4, c4, knight, c3. So Queen's Indian is when your opponent plays knight to f3 instead of knight to c3. I don't know, maybe it's very similar to the Nimzo Queen's Indian. I think it is Queen's Indian. Not 100% sure. Okay, he attacked my kind of weak bishop, to be honest. Bishop a6. Bishop a6, c takes d, bishop f1, king f1, knight d5. No, c takes d, e takes d, knight d5. I think this is the best thing I can do in this position. Bishop a6. obviously I'm not gonna exchange the queen in this position because he's just weak. Yeah. Yeah, the exact variation is after knight f3, but it's a setup. And after this move, like I think I said it after this move, this is Queen's Indian. If he goes knight f3, this is Queen's Indian. That's what I expected, but he just a3 is also typical Queen's Indian move. So I thought, okay, he's gonna play knight f3. No, he went f3. So then it's something different. It's the Zamish setup. Okay. Take. Now he can actually play Queen b7 first, and I did not think about it. So I'm gonna play knight d5 first, because the question is whether you want to take with the pawn first or with the knight, and I think with the knight because now it allows a little bit more space for the bishop. We don't want to exchange the queens, for sure. Where do we go with the knight? I mean, knight c6, to be honest. I think it's the best. Actually. Bishop f6. Rook e8, and now I'm setting up some tactics. Yeah, difficult for him to defend, actually. Yeah, I can take anyway. I think he saw it. I'm not sure, though. Our YouTuber is gone, I think. What's this crown? Why did... Why does he have... Why do they have crowns and you don't have? Wait. Oh my gosh. I've got a take. Okay, good. I'm gonna give a check. Just random check, to be honest. Did not need it. Again, problems with the 8th franc. Always, I always have them. Queen c8. To be honest, why not queen d8? I shouldn't exchange the queens. It's stupid. His king is much weaker than mine. h6. I'm not even gonna think about anything else. I can just take, play d3, rook a5, d2, anyway, bishop d4. And you know what? I'm not gonna, never mind. But what I wanted to say is after king to e1, I'm gonna ignore taking the rook. Oh no, that would be stupid. I wanted to ignore and then give him a check on a1, but yeah, rook a5 doesn't allow that. I want the crown, man. I don't know why they don't give you the crown. I don't know what it means. %72% accuracy, not the best. 2000 estimated rating. F3 was not good. Everybody knows it. D5. Okay, yeah. Queen A5. So, very active way of defending. I like it. And after 92, bishop c6. Okay, the computer wanted me to go knight a5, knight c4, but I did that. Queen a8 was random, that's what I said. Very random. Why do I say random? Random. I spent too much in Poland and now I'm speaking with the Polish accent. My Polish accent is starting to show. Oh, a draw. Very nice way of exchanging everything. And the computer calls it a draw. A draw. Well, king f8. Oh, yeah. a6, king d2, king f8, king d3, king e7. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna take the pawn. He should have it because he's the most active user on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Okay, could have ignored and played d3. Wait, let me. No, not the case. Like the king, his king is on the middle of the chessboard. I have everything developed. My king is safe. I mean, not everything developed, but many things developed compared to him. I even exert more pressure in the center. Oh my gosh, and that's what happens with this Safari. Sometimes it just doesn't want to load websites. Fuck. So what we need to do is give it some time and then copy the game. Okay, let's go with another one. Oh, streaming in short set. Oh yeah, that's also something. True. But you know what? In short section, I sometimes check what's going on there, and it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy stuff happening there. Guys, is it not too dark? Is my camera not too dark? What do you want me to play? Quickly. E6 or E5? Quickly. Oh yeah, I mean the lag. I'm gonna go E5. Can go bishop c5. The openings with e4, e5, and bishop c4, like knight f3, knight c6, and bishop c4 too, they are the most unknown and the least understood by me. What if I just take? Should I take? Like, this is so difficult. I don't think I need to take. I don't think I'm supposed to take. Do I immediately counterattack or what? Bishop g5, 100%. Yeah, short's fun. So, yeah, Safari is not. Safari is just weird. It's just acting differently. Didn't I have Queen B6? I think I did. Still though. This h6 move might have many negative consequences, but anyway. We just want d5. I mean, he's not supposed to take on d5 100%. If I take knight h7, f6. I think I'm supposed to just take. My queen running away. King not happy. King not happy at all. I would actually take. I mean, I need to force exchanges. Otherwise, I'm dead. I can take. And now the question is, where does my bishop go? Because it needs to go somewhere. I want to open up the bishop. I think knight h7. But then he just doesn't care. He's just gonna go. He's just gonna go. Oh, he cannot go rook g1. This position is not too obvious. Not that obvious. How do you guys? What do you guys think about this position? Because I don't know how to even estimate it. It's just super weird. Like, one thing I can say is my bishop is just a beast. My dark square bishop is a complete beast. Oh, I won't be able to play c5 because then I'm gonna cut the connection. Okay, bishop h6. Who cares? Kind of stupid position of my bishop, but at least defending my king. c5. Rook c8. Bishop a6. Takes. Queen c6. Take. Oh my gosh, he had. I mean, he has rook h3. It's not looking good. Fuck. Fuck. I would play knight g4. Oops. Oops. Fuck. He was able to take my queen. Come on, touchpad. I fucked up. No, I didn't. Wait. Holy fuck. Don't know where to go exactly. Yeah. Wait, I was able to take his rook. What the fuck am I doing? Holy fuck. I think I'm on drugs. I think I'm on drugs. Bro, make a tier of top GMs and youngster. It would be so fun. Like what? Combined or GMs and youngsters? I don't understand. Did you guys see this game? So many blunders. What the hell? I was able to. I hung my queen. I was able to take his queen. I was able to give a checkmate in one. He gave a check. Oh my gosh. Right. That's it. Right. Okay, good. Well, I used the wrong orientation again. Okay, good. This one, the one before, and then this, wait, and then this one. No, that's not how you share it. Again, it was black. I mean, this is the or delay, whatever that's called. It might be a little bit. No, I think it's still delay from what I can see. Still delay about a minute, but good enough. Okay. Again, give me 1 minute. Yo, yo, yo. Uh, Bullet is okay, but definitely not on this device. On the touchpad. Yeah, like Queen A5 was much better, more active defense. I mean, Bishop B7, Bishop A6, two moves. Why would you do that? You can put your queen into the game. And here everything exchanged. And yeah, here I need to say, he was able to just exchange the queens and rooks on B8 and take my D4 pawn. Pretty simple. And here, yeah, Bishop D4. And I almost made the stupid mistakes of Bishop E3. And I'm still winning like crazy. But what if he takes? Yeah, I have this idea of Rook C4, but come on. What? Minus 32? Oh! This is good. Rook C1, D2. Yeah, but guys, if I make the live stream in 16 to 9 ratio, it's just gonna look so weird. I'm gonna have it's not gonna be enough space for everything on the screen. I don't know what to say. Anyway, uh, so this is it, and then the other game, G5, H6. I was doing great, and Bishop B7 turns out to be stupid. Just D5. Oh, a pawn sacrifice. What the fuck? This is complicated as hell. I mean, I'm much more active when I'm opening up the center. I understand. Here, D5 pawn sacrifice was best. Bishop B7 is looking into its own pawn. I can sacrifice because this king is on the middle of the chess board. Okay. You guys still here? And yeah, I mean 100% he was better here. Here. Because oh, what? How long castles? If I take, he takes Bishop E3. Oh, because he gets it back on D7. I did not even think about it. Rook D7. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I mean, everybody can say I'm worse because look at this king. Just ready to be taken. Anyway, shit. I was doing pretty well. Actually, take on C2 was the best. Mate in 4. Yeah, this is chess. This is chess. Where we are streaming, we have been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Wow. That's a long time. Should I record a video on this game? Because it's pretty exciting. Yeah, here. Well, I looked at knight g4 and tried to do something about it, but c2 was good because the knight g4, queen e4. Okay. Bro, how can you miss something like this? Oh my gosh. Like, I knew it's not looking great, but then he blundered like crazy. Here I blunder the queen. Here I blunder the queen. Here I'm winning again. Here it is a draw. Oh. Simple. Rook c6 defending the knight. Wow. Just how simple chess is. And now bishop e3, queen f1, rook g1 checkmate. But no. I'm going queen f3. Taking a pawn. And yeah, anyway, I'm winning. Wow, this is crazy. So what, guys, we have gained 10 elo today. Pretty happy. Let me play last game. Last game today. Last game for day, and we are wrapping up. Okay, let's go e4 then. Okay, it's not going up. Okay, e4. c5. Knight f3. d4. Knight d4. I think that's the Sicilian. Can you guys tell me if that's true? Yeah, knight c3 is good. Knight a3. Knight d5. It's actually possible to take with the e-pawn. I think it's the better move here. I've got the advantage on the queen side. I can just take. Bishop c4. Everything defended pretty well. I can just castle. Gonna go to sleep in a minute. Gonna use my stockfish here. No, I wanted to check the quality of the stream, but to be honest, not now. Yeah, I'm just gonna take. Or maybe b3? b3 or takes? Or bishop e3? No, I need to do something about the bishop. So bishop, I think pawn to b3 defending. I think pawn to b3 defending 100%. And now we just go knight b5. You might say this knight is weak. It's not. It's defending important c4 square. It's even protecting the a file. It's looking at b5. I love this knight. Let's just make sure that I end the stream, because otherwise I might be, being recorded without even knowing about it. Yeah, guys, anything you would improve, like the lighting maybe, I don't know, the background, you got any ideas? Because we're trying to be the #1 YouTubers here, and you know what, it's not looking the best for now. 2 people watching. I mean, I respect those 2 people watching. Really love that Aliwa and Turkish are watching, but we can improve. We can make the number bigger. Why not? Like we are on the road to GM. You guys saw the last game. You guys saw the last game. Queen c2, bishop f5, not looking the best. Or maybe, what if it is looking good? Why did they say it in such a weird way? But yeah, queen to c2. I can even go bishop e3 now. And if he attacks, if he goes f4, then I take the knight. This is the common problem of the knight. Like, you push it then, but then your pieces just are struggling because they need to defend everything. Oh. Completely forgot about that. Gotta defend this. Yeah, if I go here, then he can fucking... Oh my gosh. We need to move back. Let's just exchange. Let's play simple chess. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? The one thing that I like... 0 people watching, for fuck's sake. So sad here. F3? Maybe. Yeah, let's go F3. Let's go F3. Oh. Oh. Still better. Good, I won on time. I won on time. It's good enough. Thank you guys for watching. I wish you a good day, a good night, whatever. I'm going to finish this live stream. We have played around 10 games today. Let me see, to be honest. Okay, this guy played for sure. This guy I did not play today. This guy I played today. Okay, so we've played 10 games today. No, 11. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.